Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Surveying the Realms. Your friend John Fraser here, and we are once again playing Nightingale. I'm pretty excited this week, though, because we got all of our equipment and building out of the way, which means that we'll be able to basically just grind out the next story level, and hopefully the next two. My goal this week is to beeline through tiers 3 and 3 plus to get to 3 plus plus and have all of the cards unlocked. Because then we will be on a straight line to completing our mission. The trick here is that I'm not sure whether or not, it looks like there's about a 20% boost between tier 3 and tier 3 plus. Although this requires textiles instead of leather, which means that we could squeeze out a bit more from materials and things like that. Well, we'll just have to see. But my hope is that by going directly to the next tier, we'll just be able to bypass that. That we won't need that 20% because my skill as a gamer is so high that the 20% won't matter. Let me look at 129 and 35. Oof. Okay. So I'm looking to see what has the highest magic power. It looks like it's consistent in tiers 80. So the weapon we choose doesn't matter. See, I heard online that the Mystic hunting knife was better, but it doesn't look like it. The Mystic sword is probably our best bet. That's got more than double. Well, we'll see. Right? Either we'll have the juice to get through the next tier, or we'll have to do another crafting episode. One of those two things is going to happen. And let me just deposit my junk. There we go. We'll be able to complete Bass Reeves' side quest. Oh, right. But in the meantime, let's see if we can't just focus on our real goal. Amphibious, Maleficate, Treasury Eminent, Greed, Greenhouse, Harvester, Lumber, Quarry, Beast Instinct, Arborist Shield. Okay. So Amphibious, Maleficate. We'll just do those two. Realm cards minor. Amphibious. Oh, we definitely can do amphibious. Paper, ink, tier 1 essence. Alright, and then Maleficus. Alright, scroll down. Maleficate. Coated paper, vibrant ink, wick. Okay. Let's see what's next on the list. Treasury Eminent, greed. Alright, greed we can do. Then Treasury Eminent. Yep, we can do that. Okay, and what's next? Greenhouse Harvester's Workshop. Actually, we've got a pretty good selection of materials. Looks like very little will stop us. Actually, I'm going to use this wildflower. Free up a space in my inventory. There's no card we can't build. So, assuming we don't run out of necessary materials while doing this. Lumber mill, quarry. Oh, those aren't realm cards, those are spells. So we've only got 2 more. Lumber mill and quarry. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, we're going to get both of those. There we go. And then quarry. Oh no, that's outlaw. Quarry. I might have to make some of these tier 2 inks soon. Alright. We're together for the next 15 seconds, just waiting for this to complete. And the best part about our new base, aside from the fact that all of my servants have bedrooms, is that we've got a realmic transmuter right outside. They call it minor, but it's major in our hearts. Alright, the sky is overcast, but the temperature is perfect for swimming. I think this is what I would want in the desert realm. Nothing better than an overcast desert. No, actually, I think in the desert you want the clear skies. Just because that really plays to the strengths of desert as a terrain. Let me put away my umbrella. Enjoy these lower temperatures. Oh, that's nice. But that's a mirage, isn't it? Let's run towards it. Yep, mirage. Oh, I like that mirage effect. Also, despite the lower temperatures, we are still gaining heat. So, I don't know. I feel a bit betrayed. I like the clouds, though. They're nice. Right. Greed card. No visual effect on the realm. Now, we're gonna have to look at this. see if this removes the effect of the amphibious card, or just keeps it like it was before. See, I think that what it does is it doesn't change. So it's not like a cleansing card. It doesn't revert to the natural state. Oh, I'm just thinking about those desert rains. They're so nice. Got to worry about flash floods, but... Ooh, gifted by John D. to the chief druid. He believed his choice was perfect. The druids, however, valued the time required of their craft and graciously shelved his proud card. Increased plant yield. The sun shines brightly, the night sky boasts celestial rings. Oh, we should wait till nightfall, I guess. See if we can... Oh no, we can see the celestial rings during the day. Nice rings, dork. No. That's right, I just called the planet I'm on a dork. Alright. To craft tools with reduced stamina cost. Alright, this is gonna change the season to spring. What does desert springtime look like? Huh. Maybe there's a difference? Well. Alright, so I guess I should have done them all in abeyance. I just didn't want to travel there. Alright, the environment and sky have a green tint. Increase wood yield. Oh, and this is improving the crafting quality. Oh, some of these high tier bonuses may be super necessary. Need to squeeze more power out of our equipment. Okay, and this is definitely different than spring. The green tint. I'm not sure I necessarily see it. It's subtle, but okay. Maleficate. The night is perpetual with an atmosphere of evil. Increasing the yield of the bound's resources, but dealing consistent damage to you over time. Alright, we're gonna test this one quick, and then we're gonna swap it out. I don't approve this damage over time. Oh yeah, I can see it ticking down. Oh, I remember this. Oh, alright. This is irresponsible. I summoned evil into the world. Hey guys, you remember who you're working for? Yeah. So I just plunged this realm into eternal night. You know, that's what we do around here. Alright, quarry. Dusty tint and the clouds are heavy. Oh wait, I want to see what the other one does. See which one we wind up with. Play this card to increase the chance of finding essence and to make slaying creatures and harvesting produce tier 1 essence. Alright, we'll do this one first and quarry last. I don't want tier 1 essence. I got all the tier 1 essence I could ever need just from these guys producing basic materials for me to deconstruct. Alright. Yeah, the tier 3 essence is much more valuable. Alright. This seems like the default. So let's go with the quarry. Ooh, the temperature is cool. Let me take off my umbrella and see if I won't gotta worry about heat. So in the bottom left corner, there's an icon that appears when you're suffering from heat stroke. 6:45. Nope, we are all good. Beautiful sunset on the realm. From the hours we spent messing around with reality. Alright, sky is shimmering purple with celestial features. Oh no, that's the current one. Increase stone yield. Improve quality of stone items. Then dusty tint and the clouds are heavy. Just controlling the weather this time. Oh. I don't like the look at those clouds. The storm's brewing. You can feel it in the air. The electric tingle of the desert. That's Abance. So that's Magwitch marshes. Let's eat some bug meat, tender steak, and this stew that's not made with human at all. Nope. Technically not human, because he was transformed into a creature when we took his bones. Alright. I will meet you at Magwitch. Alright, here we are in Magwitch Marshes, and we are going to complete our quests, and hopefully... Oh, I don't know what I just did. I just jumped down. I didn't mean to. I meant to go down into the village. So we're going up into the village to go turn in some quests, which actually I want to track, untrack, untrack, track, track. Okay. So, everybody's in church. Bass Reeves. I got the gun you were talking about, but I'm a mage, so. Okay. Turn in. He gave us... Oh. Alright. I'm a bit of fledgling in such arts. Okay. He's talking about our ammunition. And a well-placed shot is a resourceful one. Okay, he wants us to do critical hits, I think. Yep. I'm thoroughly uninterested in your marksmanship challenges, Bass Reeves. Alright. Welcome back, my friend. I hope you're faring well, Is there something I can do for you? Your factories are operational again. Ha ha ha! Do you see, mis amigos? Just as I said, life always has a way of working out. Does your optimism ever waver? What is the alternative? To wallow and weep? No, that would do my town no good. Though, there is still one thing that gives me pause. We have yet to hear word from Master McAvoy. I can't bring myself to believe any horrid fate has befallen him. But, no, when you find him, would you pass along the news that our factories are functional again? I'm sure such news will bolster him and see him successful in his quest to contact Nightingale. The headquarters was my next destination anyway. Your kindness never fails. Here, take a letter with you to the headquarters. The guard will let you in at my request. I will, thank you. And should you find yourself with the time to do so, I'd love it if you could bring me news on McAvoy. If it's not too much trouble, of course. In the meantime, I would gladly help with anything else you might need. I shall take my leave. We're trying to beeline some quests here. And honestly, Bass Reeves' little chore isn't helping us. Like, I'm not going to use this thing. And I'm not going to get heart shots with it. Alright. So, I believe that the top of that is our destination. Oscar Williams, good day to you, citizen. Nicholas said I should give you this. A letter from Mayor Nicholas? Ah, so you must be the one responsible for solving our problems in the factories. Oh, you heard about that, did you? Word travels fast. Very well, then. You may go inside. Master McAvoy will surely want to congratulate you in person. Actually, I'm not sure if word travels fast. I'll bet that all of my dicking around summoning the eternal darkness probably took a certain degree of subjective time in this realm. In fact, we don't even know the relative time progression between these worlds. They seem static to us, but perhaps years have passed since the last time I was here. And I just don't give enough of a shit about these people to have even noticed. I just talked to Mayor Nicholas V. Alright. Release Hope Echo. The marshes held a disquieting serenity to them that night. No breeze passed through the gnarled trees. No stirrings roused the murky waters. Not even a cricket sang in the rough grasses. All was calm, dark. It called to Hedrick. Away from the warm hearths of the town he wandered, breathing in the stagnant air as if it were life itself. Magwitch Town was secure, familiar, but busy. Here in the stillness, solitude was freedom. He relished in it even as a sharp gust blew across his scalp. He closed his eyes as another came, then another, and another, accompanied by the flapping of leathered wings and a soul-piercing screech. No, I refuse to believe that we're going after another enchanted human. That was not a hint as to the boss's identity. Oh? Bouncing. Oh, McAvoy. Hey. So Nicholas was interested. Nicholas. I see my guard let you pass, which I take to mean the situation in Magwitch is more or less under control for the time being. You could say that. I'm afraid you've caught me in quite the tousled state. Nary a bit of carbolic soap in sight, which makes a stand-up wash a touch difficult. Oh, you look very clean, Mr. McAvoy. If you pardon my appearance, Master McAvoy, the NTTC's appointed manager to these Magwitch marches. It's a pleasure to meet you. What's behind that gate? Behind that gate is the NTTC's Magwitch Marches headquarters, the top of which is a communications room I use to stay in contact with Nightingale. Unfortunately, the communications room is out of commission. It would seem the Queen of Magwitch decided to claim pieces of equipment for her hoard. Who's the Queen of Magwitch? Not who, but what? A harpy, larger than normal, and mutated as well, with skin pale like ivory. For years I thought she was a legend, till I saw her for myself. The heart of this realm is her home, and no one who enters her lair comes out alive. But I need that equipment if I hope to communicate with Nightingale. Alright. Are you suggesting I retrieve the equipment for you? Heavens, no. I must do some of the work myself. I can retrieve the equipment easily enough, but only once the Queen is dethroned, shall we say? No, let's not say that. Let's be honest. Murdered by me with magic. The headquarters is overrun by harpies, so I had locked this gate to prevent injury, but I can open it and let you in if you're favorable to this agreement. Yeah, sure, man, no problem. I love slaying harpies. You are a saint. Okay. I don't suppose there's anything more I can do for you? No. You've done quite enough already. Okay. I got one headshot. Oh, I didn't even mean for that to be a headshot. I was aiming for your heart, man. Okay, I'm obviously should not be dicking around here. Like, what am I doing? I spent all that time optimizing my magic. Now I'm trying to show off to Bast Reeves. I don't even like that guy. I mean, I don't dislike him. I don't know him well enough. Alright. Oh yeah, this seems much more effective than what I was doing before. Which is the same thing, but less effectively. This seems much more effective than my less effective version of the same tactic. Oh, I amuse myself sometimes. Like, hey, you know that thing you're doing? What if you did it harder and faster and better? And I'd say, oh, great idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Okay. Looking for the other spawner. There's one around here somewhere. Yep. See, I knew there was one around here somewhere. I'm gonna test the summon swarm on him. Summon Swarm seems pretty effective. But, I don't know, it doesn't have the visceral thrill of a fireball. Right, like, I'm in this for the spectacle. The bees are too subtle. Killing my enemies by launching a horde of bees at them? No. Killing my enemies by healing faster than they can deal damage? No, that's ridiculous. This is power. This is the elemental threads of the universe coursing through my fucking veins. This is what I get up in the morning for. Nothing else. No other experience compares to just explosions launching these balls of fire. Although, shit. This guy's too fast. I had to finish you off with my sword. Like a fucking chump. Not a fireball. There we go. I am nothing if not consistent. Now that's not true. I am thoroughly inconsistent. Some might say I even revel in my inconsistencies. But only sometimes. Sometimes I am consistent. Right? Like sometimes I'm consistent, and other times I'm not consistent. So I would say that I am inconsistently consistent. I would say I'm consistent when consistency is easy. No. The hypocrisy of this humor is not enough to keep the bit going. Ooh. I didn't even see you there. Oh. So I'm just gonna take it that harpies are not sentient. Or at least, they're not human. Right, like, no, that's like a dragon type thing that they call a harpy. Oh. Can you imagine the conversations that must have gone on to give these creatures their name? Like, we were attacked by harpies. You mean women with the wings of vultures who sing beautiful songs to lull their victims into a stupor? No. They're like these lizard things. But, you know, harpy-like. But I mean, I guess that's mythology for you. Like, it all has to get its start somewhere. Through the ages, the tales of these creatures have been distorted so that, you know, for a better story. Well, I've got a hope echo, but I gotta clear my throat. So, we'll see if this is as seamless in the final version as it is. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pausing. Alright, well, only time will tell if I needed to even inform you that I was pausing. Like, that must have seemed very fast for you. Alright, Hope Echo. The Queen's Call, a cautionary tale. The next morning, the patrolling company guard found Hedrick's remains strewn across the rocks of the bog, his fear-stricken face the only part of him left identifiable. The explorers who helped us settle here posit the harpies leave the faces intact on purpose, whether they serve as a warning to us or other harpy covens, or the faceless use them as inspiration for the expressions they grow, we may never know. But Hedrick, the first of us to perish at the hands of the realm, lies buried as a warning to heed the wisdom of Realmwalkers past. Venture not into the mire alone at night, lest you seek an audience with the Queen. Oh, is that how we find her? Are we going into the marshes alone at night? Oh, this definitely feels like the marshes alone at night. I was joking about that. I thought we were going deeper into the dungeon. Well, I've got my vegetable medley, my wheat salad, and my bug stew to fortify me for the challenges ahead. Watch out, Queen of Magwitch. You're about to face a vegan who's pissed. No! My AoEs are useless if these things tank them too far away. Oh. Wait, how is she immune to fire? I gotta get in here with my sword like a fucking chump? What part of Magician don't you understand? Is it a matter of range? Yeah, that's what it is. We are in a position where we don't like ranged attacks here, because it advantages the player too much. I remember this fight from before. I think the last time I was here, I played a gun build and had a similar problem. Oh, using your knockback to exploit your source ranged immunity. Okay. Move on to the next part of the arena. Oh, 3 of them. That's really gonna pose a challenge for my AoE. I mean... Son of a asshole. Don't knock me back. Just die on schedule. There we go. My apologies, Your Majesty. No, these creatures are intelligent, I think, because they clearly possess spite. And that's a mark of something. Okay, what do we get here? Fabled Hide Magwitch. Oh, it does nothing for any of the things we're interested in. Range damage and stealth rating. They're sentient, but I'm not going to eat them because they don't taste very good. I'm a picky cannibal here. I mean, some would argue that since we're a different species, it doesn't count as cannibalism. But I don't know. I think that if they can purposefully leave your face exposed as a warning to the rest of your kind, then they're basically human. Okay, we can go to Gloriana's Tears. And we've unlocked a new section in the progression menu. Ooh, should we do all of these Rome cards first? The Herbarium, Tempest Eminent, Ghost, Hunter, Farm, Bulwark, Workshop, Forge. Okay. No, I think that I'm going to want to try and go through and see if we can't just do Gloriana's Realm right away and get everything unlocked. Alright, so I'm going to pause here and meet you back at the crossways. Alright, we are back in abeyance, the main area, to travel to the new place. We aren't going to be here very long, but I popped us back in because I'm worried Puck might say something. I'm worried Puck might say something. Well, you know, I said what I said, and I'll stand by it. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to use my controller for this. This isn't always very consistent about how good it is with the controller. Sometimes it's easier with the controller, and sometimes it's easier with the mouse. Alright, Gloriana's Tears. Oh, don't cry, Gloriana. It's okay. This fabulous Magician is coming. Oh, Wilhelmina has a new rumor. I could go check that out while we're waiting for that to spawn in. Let the concealed loading screens conceal themselves a bit better. And I don't know, it doesn't feel very far away. But it's feeling a lot farther now. Oh, gonna dodge the ground to allow myself maximum float capacity. See, that's not that far. Okay. There we go. Just... Wait, where's Wilhelmina? Taliesin. For the last time, I have no interest in entertaining your tedious questions, okay? Who is this now that steps before me with such mortal unease? They've been calling me a Realms Walker. Oh, ye mighty Realm Walker, you must be careful of your stalker. Oh, the Walker has a stalker. I'm afraid I don't follow. Ah, I see. So young, child of new moon, you are stars and darkness, shadows in the mist not yet formed. I don't know what voice I'm doing for this guy. I'm gonna skip through this. He's a bard. He thinks that we're here to flatter him. You'll have to excuse me, this conversation's tedious. I came to talk to Wilhelmina, and I lost track of her. Oh, there she is. Alright. Always a pleasure. Oh yeah, I remember you and your inappropriate italics. Now, I'm sure you hear from my exceptional services, but I have a proposal for you if you're interested in doing a bit of digging for me. I might be interested in your proposal. I heard a fascinating story about an American lawman roaming the realms. Oh, okay. Yeah. Bass Reeves. Where can I find him? Magwitch Marches. I can hardly wait to hear what kind of sordid behavior he's running from or toward. Of course, before you go scampering off. Oh yeah, I found him. Wonderful. I like pronouncing italics. He's looking for someone. Okay. That's all for now. Ooh. I have very little interest in... oh, she's got another rumor. Wait, I guess I might as hear him while I'm here. Anyone notable out in the realms? I take little pleasure in sharing this bit of news, but it seems the great Nellie Bly managed to escape from damnable New York and survive the Pale. Should you meet her, know that she and her writings are tedious, moralizing, and in all ways contemptible. Her banal aphorisms have even cheated her a seat as the Explorer's second, but last I checked, journalism hardly qualifies one to lead Realmswalker, as I'm sure you'd agree. Okay. Actually, I'm not sure that I do agree. Like, journalism, qua journalism, is probably not a sufficient qualification on its own, but I think that a good journalist has many qualities that that would make for a good leader as well. You know? Of course, a bad journalist would be a terrible leader, so maybe it's for the best if those journalists don't get too many bright ideas about leadership. Leave the leadership to those of us who do not care to report on what we're doing. That's right. I'm not going to tell anyone anything I know about anything, and that makes me the ideal leader. Because my followers are only going to find out about what I'm doing after I've already done it. Okay. New area. I'll see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more. But I'm pretty sure that 3 of these are just a desert, forest, and swamp realm. Alright, I'm going to pause and pick up in Gloriana's Tears. Alright, Gloriana's Tears is a desert realm, and a herbarium desert realm at this. Frequented centuries past by the Red Cross Knights and Druidic devotees of the Summer Court, this lush desert has been the setting for innumerable tales of romantic heroism. Well, they ain't seen nothing yet. Okay. A big-ass bridge or aqueduct. Let's see. Does this map show us anywhere? Quests available. Various Bastilles. Realmic Transmuter. Portal. Okay, I think that we want to go to the available quests. this way. Alright. Forward. Oh, Puck. I wasn't afraid of running into you at all.
Ah, now here is a place I know well. Gloriana's Tears, they call it. But we of the Summer Court were here long before she, or even he, ever set foot.
Oh, see,
When
I
this
love
was our
pronouncing
seat,
italics, but
it
I
did
don't like
not
when
belong
Puck does
to
it.
Prince Oberon. Neither he nor his jilted earthly bride ever called it home. Yet their story defines it forevermore. Curious.
Oh, I
Of
would
course,
be
your
very
kind
curious
did
if you weren't
have
so
their
vague.
part to play. Druids gathered here to worship, dining at our banquets, dancing their fleeting lives away.
It sounds nice.
I suspect few of your ancestral devotees yet remain. But such passions leave a lasting mark.
Okay.
Indeed.
Was there some
Fleshlights,
information you wish to
set
convey to me,
adrift,
Puck?
have been drawn to the succour of this fair oasis. Perhaps you'll find your mission shared.
Oh. Okay. So the information you want to impart is that maybe there's someone here who could have a similar goal to me. Alright, thank you. That was very helpful. Like, just genuinely not annoying, Puck. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Oh, I'll bet Puck would find me as annoying as I find him. Like, he's just gonna innuendo at me, and then I'm gonna be all dry about it, and we're just gonna talk past each other. Like, I guess that's just the tragedy. We have so much in common, but we can never bridge that distance between us. Because we're too ironically detached. Puck, you know, he's a merry trickster. Except he doesn't seem very merry at all. He's always so sinister. And then me, I like to give the impression that I'm a gentle, contemplative soul, but then I'll be all, like, wrapped up to maximum cynicism. So, I guess we have a similar sort of set of flaws, in that our idealized versions of ourselves are not compatible with the way we view the world. Oh, I'm getting a bit of slowdown here. I'll pick up this essence. That'll probably speed up the animation. Right, like this is what's causing the slowdown. The experience points on the map. No, it's probably all of these named characters. Which one gives the quest? Oh, Nellie Bly. I have heard terrible things about you from someone I consider greatly untrustworthy.
I see you managed your way here without a proper guide. Given the determination etched on your brow, I'm guessing this encounter is not simply by chance?
Oh no, I just did the next thing that seemed logical after everything. Okay.
A portal network? Ours is far from functional, so that must mean...
Oh, she's
someone in my
working
line
out
of
the
work ought
plot.
to know by now never to make assumptions. So tell me, in your own words, what brings you to me?
Okay.
You seek Nightingale? Then you've worked up an appetite for greater things in the face of disaster.
Oh. I feel bad, but this has got to be the weakest voice performance in the game so far.
With the portal network dismantled, access was sundered. There's no door left open. Not until we can find a safe means of reopening Nightingale's transepts.
But it's a very pleasant voice. I imagine it's probably a pretty thankless script. With the portal network dismantled, access was sundered. There's no door left open. Not until we can find a safe means of reopening Nightingale's transepts. No, see, I didn't do any better. There must be another way to Nightingale.
With one safe haven out of reach, I continue searching for another. For these souls here. For all who are lost. Which is why we are trying to reach a place known as the Watch. The Watch is linked to a realm only one step removed from Nightingale, and thus a connection might be opened again that way.
Oh, I'm very interested.
At the bottom of this cave, there used to be a permanent portal. Unfortunately, without the portal network to direct it, it's just a hole leading nowhere. But if we manage to secure its connection, we can make it safe again. Better yet, we could give it a new destination.
Oh.
To achieve that, we need a portal stabilizer, which is why I've got my hands on this broken hunk of machinery. If we can repair it, we can attune the portal in the cave to the Watch, so long as Quatermain's lived up to his promise. 3 crucial components are missing. A reliable heat source, combustion fluid, and an attunement conductor. Typically, the Calcularia distilled such things from pale lodestone, but it's impossible to collect from the interrealmic space with the boundabout. Thankfully, Calcularia technologies are founded on magical principles. Thus, scarce resources in the realms can substitute the missing parts, since they're imbued with the same properties. Or so Victor's assured me.
Oh, I mean, that's just common sense.
We need the following. An Elder Jotunheart, a Pelecetic etched ingot, and automaton charm oil. All attainable from specific, fantastical creatures.
Got it. Murder.
It certainly won't be a walk in Central Park, but I'm glad you asked.
Oh,
not many
because
are
she's
willing
from
to
New
brave the
York.
necessary dangers. While I don't condone hunting such majestic beings, I can't condemn it in our current situation. Know, however, that many human deaths have been suffered by these creatures. Personally, I do some
they
digging,
suffered human
attempt to make
deaths?
meaningful contact. Hostility is in their nature, but is not their only nature. Now that is the question.
Yes,
As you may have
that's why I
surmised,
asked
there
it.
are paths forward from this realm. 2, in fact. But accessing them is no simple task.
Oh.
They're under the esoteric lock and key of druids, centuries dead. And, much as I'd relish the chance to solve their mysteries myself, I can't leave these survivors to gallivant about the realm.
No,
Victor was able to
obviously.
find his way through the first site of power, toward the hollowed moor. And if you've a mind to avoid unnecessary bloodshed, I'd advise seeking him out.
Okay.
If hunting is on your agenda, however, the resources we need are through the second site, in the Gauntlet.
Okay, I'll begin.
Now, a
Victor.
last word. Acquiring these resources will take time. Prepare, discover, and harness the arcane secrets hidden in these wilds. Patience is necessity for all of us.
Alright, I'll
Good.
try not to disappoint.
As Mr. Quatermain always bellowed before an expedition, may the love of the unknown guide you.
Oh, that was a great bellow. No. Break the sorrow seals. Oh, Puck is gonna have to tell me how to do that. Puck, where are you? Nope. Maybe I have to figure it out on my own through reading the okay, here we go. Should seek Dr. Victor Frankenstein. Okay. How do I get that? This will require that I undo the ancient seals. Oh, the fonts of secrecy. I'll bet those are on the map. Bastille of intellect. Font of sorrowful secrecy. Glorious secrecy. Now, Do I need all 4, or do I need one of each? Well, in any event, let's go south. Sorrowful secrecy. I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you, but I couldn't because it's too sad. Oh no. My food is almost run out. When I land, I'm eating a salad. Yep, salad time. Nothing better than a nice tasty salad. Actually, I'm not sure anyone believes that. Although, I don't know. I believe I've discussed my love of salad in the past. Right? Like, you're just tossing a bunch of big stuff into a good stuff into a pile. That's what makes a salad. Oh, I'm way too far to the east. I need to head west now. Alright. My wheat salad. Now that'd be terrible, though. Alright. Oh, I think that's the font of sorrowful secrecy. That ruin right in front of us. I don't know. I should have just gone the violent route, I think. Right. My intention was to beeline through this set of quests, and now I'm bouncing all over a map, trying to uncover ancient secrets. It's like, why am I doing this to myself? And the answer is because it makes for compelling viewing. Okay. Guidebook. Codex. Font of Secrecy. Complete a 3-part ritual to reveal a locked or hidden passageway. First, locate the glyphs to activate the stones surrounding the ritual circle. There will be 1 hidden glyph per stone. Next, examine the ritual circle and the surrounding stones. Identify the stones that are directly connected to the central pillar. And via the blue magical lines, interact with these stones to point their energy forward to re-establish their connection with the ritual circle, or point their energy up to break their connection with the ritual circle. After redirecting the magical energy from the stones to the central pillar, interact with the puzzle button to lower the barrier separating the ritual circle from the stones. If it's been redirected correctly, a message will appear. Follow directions provided in the message using the correct emote from the emote menu. Oh no, I don't remember how to emote. Well, we'll deal with that when we get to it. Alright, so we need to find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hidden symbols in this place. Oh, Puck, you're gonna have something useful to contribute, no doubt.
Ho, ho, ho. The explorer's second doth keep her promises, an obedient cur. Not too fond of fairy folk, but who can blame the girl?
Certainly not me.
Your return to Nightingale is well underway, and Nellie's recourse has refilled your spirit, I see. The omen I carry is thus ill-timed.
Look, if you want to just solve this puzzle for me, Puck.
Something is rotten in the realms. Another voice joins the requiem being sung for Earth.
Oh,
As
maybe
I took
it's
a nightly
not
fall,
worth it trying to get
little
back.
Jay tittle-tattled in my ear, Reports of darkness past, and of darkness still to come. The Pale may only be the beginning of Earthkind's woes.
Whoa, sounds like Earth needs a
Yet,
hero.
not all Jays can be trusted. And thus, before I tell all, I'll pry where I can while you seek the innards of beasts for Miss Bly.
Again, you could be more help. Like, why am I even pretending? Okay. 5 more. Oh, 4. Oh. Enjoy looking at rocks. Although, since this is a pre-made realm, I'll bet I could just look up the location of these sigils. Like, I don't think that it's random. If it's not random, then I don't have to be busting my ass looking for them. But then, you know, it could be that somebody one day is going to be watching this video and using that to help them find the sigils. One day, this could be the best source, the closest thing to a guide for this game that exists. So what you gotta do is you gotta climb. Right, like, you know, it's not clear what you gotta do next. Climb up. Because those sigils could be anywhere. We need 4 more of them. Look at all these rocks up here. That is sigil country, if you ask me. Sigil country would be a fun name for a music subgenre. Not sure what it would sound like exactly. Like trance with a twang. We all are in sigil country. Worship in the glorious darkness. Oh, I see 2 of the 4. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's another one up here before I fall down. Because otherwise, it'll be a real pain to get back up. I mean, it wasn't like a super pain to get up to this point, but it wasn't trivial. Alright, like, welcome to Sigil Country. Alright. Best just go where we think the next thing is. The others will appear in time. No, they won't appear in time. I mean, they're already out here. Herbarium forest, herbarium desert. Ooh, this will save me some essence. I need only herbarium swamp. I can explore the next tier of locations. Oh, we need 2 more of these. See, and this is why I don't like doing story quests. Because we are officially stuck until we figure out... Oh, I don't have my double jump anymore. Right, it was on my boots. I need that double jump. I'm gonna have to build the appropriate charm. Yep, 2 more. Alright. So we're just looking for hints of red. You know, we're gonna spot them out the corner of our eyes. We're gonna scour this place from top to bottom. We're gonna walk past the thing we're looking for several times. There may even come a point where you see it, but I don't. And you're gonna be unable to communicate that with me because we're separated by a gulf of time. And it's going to be very frustrating for you. Well, all I can do is reassure you that it's going to be frustrating for me too. Oh, where's the next one? I'll just go do... No. Talk about the very thing. Arrange to do the thing that I know would annoy you. No, I'm not gonna do that. Not on purpose. We have a compact, you and I. An ancient agreement between YouTuber and audience where I may sometimes be annoying on purpose, but only as part of a bit. Like, I'm gonna put on a silly voice, and it's gonna be unbearable. But, you know, that silly voice is how you know that I'm performing. That was what that sigil country was all about. I was putting on a little show. And I'm still doing it, but this time I'm trying to seem cool about it. And we're just looking for a red mark on the ground. Actually, it's going to be on a wall, not the ground, I think. I've seen them on the ground before, but only on rare occasions. I don't think the game... Oh wait, I think I see it. Is so sadistic that it would put it in places that are dangerous to reach. I think ultimately, at the end of the day, the game wants me to complete it. Alright. So we're tracing these blue lines, and we are activating some of them. Okay. Right. We want a connection between yes, we did it. Examine. Salute the crowned door. Okay, where is the crowned door? And how do we salute it? Now, I believe that I saw something like that. I remembered the bow than a salute. You know what? Okay. That's fine. Essence bundle. Ooh, 70. That's significant. Charm of the Pioneer. Temporarily decreases hunger drain and increases movement speed after completing the structure. Okay. We're gonna equip this to our shirt. Okay. Examine the Sarah seal. Break the Sarah seal. It's lost its power for now. Alright, I'm gonna go instead of to the next Sorrow seal. I'm gonna go to the Glorious seal way at the north of this map. Because the way I figure it, one of two things is true. Either we have to do all four, or we have to do one of each. And if we only have to do one of each, doing 2 of the Sorrow in a row is going to be a massive waste of time. If we have to do all 4, going out of our way doesn't lose us that much time. Alright, Puck. You could just
the power
resolve
of
this.
Words to bind. It was we who taught the druids such tricks, as a reward for their eager reverence.
And you never regretted it. Wow.
Prince Momus gave them many such gifts. It was a time of far greater cooperation than our peoples now know.
Yeah.
Earth and the realms stood united for a time, longer ago than human record, with Momus to bridge the divide.
Am I gonna
But
have to
enough
fight Momus?
reminiscing. I imagine you found only a small piece of what these druids sealed away.
If you could tell me
You'll
whether
need
I
more
need
if you hope
all
to
4
hurry
or
onward.
just one of each, that'd be helpful. No? Okay. I mean, there was once cooperation known between our peoples, but it stopped because one of the 2 parties were insufferable jackasses. But which one is not recorded by history? I like to imagine that I'm being extremely sufferable right now. You know, people are hearing me talk and saying, "Oh, John, I could suffer you all day." I've suffered many things before, but... Ooh, silver. Alright. My greed demands that... Alright, good news is that my my weapon, my magic appears appropriate to this tier of challenge. So, we're definitely in the middle of a long sort of story quest, but at least we're not unsuited toward the quest. Hexam Mongrel. Oh, I got a fabled meat out of that as well. One of those things was a Hexam Mongrel. Or at least had some meat of the mongrel. Cobalt. If I recall, this cobalt was kind of handy as well. Like, it's not as optimal as silver, but... Actually, I don't know why I'm even bothering. I guess because it's possible that I might need to do a tier 3 plus set of equipment. But also, I've mentioned it before, and I'm going to say it again. I love breaking rocks. Not in real life, but in video games. I think in real life, I conceptually like breaking rocks, but I don't like swinging things. Yeah. Yeah, that's the part of heavy labor in the hot sun that I dislike. Swinging things. My extremely abstract likes and dislikes. Oof, I got a long way to go. But no, I don't think that this area features a new tier of materials, so we don't have to worry about upgrading our equipment. It's only when we see purple materials start to appear that we need to worry about it. Oh, there's a lot of XP to be grinded from these, though. Like, oh, that's something I don't recognize. No, I'm pretty sure that this itself is a higher tier material. I was talking about. See, how necessary was it that you attacked me just now? Like, was that to your advantage, or do you think perhaps that was to your disadvantage? Alright. Yeah, see, this is 100 that requires to break. I'm gonna mark it, though. Mark it as a mineral. Where's the mineral button? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna come back with my level 100 pickaxe. This one is only level 56. Which means I gotta make a steel pickaxe. Gonna make a steel pickaxe with hard tier 3 wood, and it's gonna be such a pain. And I'm gonna have to enchant it. I mean, I say it's gonna be such a pain, but like, why am I acting like I don't love it? Like, oh no. I gotta look at menus and pick out from the menu things with bonuses, and then I've got to optimize those bonuses to increase my stats. That's terrible. Oh no. Oh no, okay. You know what? I could have saved myself some trouble by looking in the top right. Break the sorrow seals 1 out of 2. So I definitely need to do both. And I'll bet that the glory seals are for a different quest entirely. Alright. I'm pointed towards the glory seal now. Oh no. Oh wait, no. I was worried I'd have to go up there. If I have to go up there, it might be faster to just go all the way down again. But no, this is the glory seal, which I'm pretty sure works exactly the same as the sorrow seal. Okay, guys, this one's on me. I always give you shit for attacking me, but this time you were just chilling in the bath and I came and I disturbed you. Like, no, I get it. If I were in the desert, this is where I'd want to be too. So that's on me. And for that, I'm gonna let you keep your skins. Ooh. Oh, I enjoy being a villain. I mean, I don't enjoy hurting people or anything like that, but that villain core aesthetic, I'm all about it. How many of these did I gotta find? I did not enjoy this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. I mean, okay, I say I don't enjoy it, but that's partially untrue. I guess it would be more accurate to say that I would enjoy it a lot more if there was less of it. Which I don't think is something you want to hear about a video game. Yeah, I think your game would be better if it was over sooner. That's not an uncommon opinion in this world. Like, see, I'm operating off of memory here, but I'm pretty sure that there's a couple of places where I remember there being the sigils. Although I don't trust my memory to do this fast. Alright, that's 3. Oh no. Am I gonna get able to get close enough to get over there? Yes. Alright, 4. We're doing it. We're 2/3 of the way there. 2/3 of the way to halfway there. Right, because we still got another one of these areas to go, even after we finish this one. Actually, still got 2 more. Alright. We are 5/6 of the way to halfway there. Let's take advantage of this perspective, see if we can see anything from the top here. Right, like where logically would the next place to go be? I feel like the thing we're looking for is a long way down. But we're gonna orbit. We lost a lot of altitude very fast there. Alright, so I just want to check on this statue here. I seem to remember one of these statues having a sigil on its back. Could be the other place, though. Alright, maybe there's a sigil on this first floor. Seems like there should be. Yep. There we go. 6 out of 6. So we're basically halfway there. The rest of this puzzle isn't usually too hard. Oh man, my climbing claws take a lot of damage. I don't know, must be how something in how the damage is calculated. Alright, that's a dead end. That one there is connected. This one... Actually not sure whether this one's connected or not. Well, it is now. I think that's it. Clap to the highest statue. Oh. Maybe that's what I was remembering. Having to go up to one of these statues. Going up. Get a better vantage point. Alright, is there a statue higher than this? This is either the highest one or there's a higher one. Wait, where is it? Oh, options. I pressed the emote button successfully before. But I oh, okay, I had to hold it down. Clap. No, okay, you weren't the highest statue. So we gotta go higher. I mean, you're pretty high up. See, I don't see any other statues, though. Although, my view may be obscured by... by rocks. Oh. Okay, does anything up there look like a statue? Well, we're gonna find it. We're gonna find it and clap to it. Going up. Clap. Perhaps I didn't clap enough. Well. I'm gonna get as close as possible. Right, like there could be a statue up there that I just can't see because my perspective is too low. And if so, I gotta clap to it. But no, I don't see a statue up here. Clap. Oh yes. Quite. Now see, that is definitely the highest statue. So why did my clapping not work previously? Is it because I myself was too low? Oh, I think that might have done it. Actually. Yep, see? There's the way in. Alright. Oh, and then here's the better way in. Glory seal. Oh, it pulses with glorious energy, and it's lost its power for now. Oh man, this game really wants me to go to the herbarium forest. Keeps handing me all these cards. Alright, so our next destination, the other font of secrecy. To our west. So I don't know if we have to do all four, or like 2 glorious and 2 or to sorrow. What I can say is that my plan to beeline through these levels is being thwarted by the fact that these bees are making a heck of a line. Like, the line's too long, bees. Get out of my way. Oh. Northwest. Oh, that's very clearly it. But which one is it? The one with the map marker. Alright, maybe this time we can get those sigils on the way up instead of having to come back down for the ones we missed. Oh yeah, I see one right there. And one right there. Just padding the length of the game. Oh well. Like, I'm complaining about it, but I think if I weren't recording a video right now, I wouldn't care. Or I might be slightly annoyed, but padding the length of the game is just allowing there to be game. Oh no. Please, don't give me more of this. Oh, I wonder if I could just, skip. No. I don't know. Oh, hey. I told you I remembered one being on the back of the statue. Why am I acting all smug? I remembered something that happened to me like 2 years ago. Can you say the same? I mean, probably. It'd be weird if you couldn't. Although weird is maybe a little judgmental. You have retrograde amnesia. I don't want to call you weird. No? Some say that memory is a curse. Every bad thing I've ever done, I remember. Oh no. That's almost certainly not true. I want to go up, but there's not enough up for me to go. Alright, I'm gonna have to go down. And then we'll go up this way. Yep. Going up. The essence of the human condition. I think at this point I might just be saying things just for the sake of saying them. Like, the essence of the human condition is going up? What does that even mean? You know, how there are two ways you can go at any given time. up and down, and how half of the ways you can go are up. So it's the essence of half the human condition. Going up, the essence of the condition of being a human while going up. Oh man. Searching for these sigils is... Like, I imagine that there are people in this world who enjoy careful observation. And like, they'll read Sherlock Holmes and be like, oh man, I wish I could be that Sherlock Holmes. You know who's having a great time? Sherlock. Every time we see him observing something, he's having the time of his life. Could we perhaps be more like Sherlock? What would Sherlock do? And the answer is, of course, that he would have already observed where we needed to go. Like he wouldn't have missed a clue. Although, I guess the thing with Sherlock is that he's never... Like, he's not described as having sharper senses than the average person. He's just more observant. So, in a way, it's dishonoring the legacy of Sherlock by trying to reduce it to a sharpness of vision. 1, 2, 3. In fact, he's the whole package. Yep, that's right. Sherlock Holmes, the complete package. Writing an erotic Sherlock Holmes fanfic, but I'm casting myself as John Watson. Oh, see? Sherlock would have found that already. Alright. Let's make a deduction about where the last one will be. Two of them were behind statues, and there's 3 statues, so perhaps the third is behind this third statue. Indubitably, my dear Watson. That's what a lesser mind would believe. No, I don't know if, like, my portrayal of Sherlock is very respectful to the source material. Like, oh, that Sherlock Holmes always clowning on Watson. That's kind of like a stereotype, but they respected each other greatly. Alright, see? No deduction necessary, just the sharpness of the senses. We're following these blue lines on the ground. Some of them can be a little tricky as they branch off, but I believe that's What do we have to do? Salute the hooded statue. Salute. Oh. Thinking of S&M Sherlock. Blueberry nectar. Okay. For the glory. Oh, yep. I can... Waywolf. They wolf. Captain's plate. Blueberry nectar. Charm cord. Charm of mercy. Executes enemies below 5% health after damaging them with a knife. Charm of patience. Increase damage of your next attack against creatures after not dealing or taking damage for 5 seconds. Well, I mean... Ooh, Explorer's Jacket. 6% magic power. What's my current jacket? 22% magic power. No. I don't need that. Extract essence from that. Okay. Apply that to my pants. I'm patient in my pants. Alright, so I could go and do this sorrowful secrecy, but I'll bet that I've unlocked what I need for Glorious Hunt. Untrack. Track. This is much more expedient. Where's that glorious site of power? Oof. Essence Trader. Bestill of Intellect. Infestation. Nelly Bly. Bunker. Oh, let me see if maybe the description here will tell me. The location of the radiant site of power in Gloriana's Tears is marked on your map. Grant me passage to the gauntlet. Okay, we're looking then for radiant site of power. Oh, that's it, right there. To our east, almost directly. Oh, I'll bet it's that thing up there. I remember going up there, but I don't remember the context for why. But if we're granted entrance to the gauntlet, that'd be okay. We just want to get through this story level as quickly as possible so that we can complete our mission. Although, I feel like our mission's already sort of completed in spirit. Right? Like, there's not enough in this game to justify how much time we're spending going from realm to realm. Like, I guess if we had just stopped once we saw all 3 of the major biomes, we'd have never gotten a chance to experience this big-ass bridge. And of course, Nightingale has its own map. The watch is pretty cool. But we're not going to see anything in that herbarium swamp that's worth half a damn. I don't know why I'm pretending that we've got a lot left to discover, because we don't. But everything that there is left to discover goes through the story quest. So we got to do the story quest. We got to get as up as we can get. We've got to reconnect with our humanity. Sometimes, in order to be a man, you must go up. Although I don't want to frame this as some kind of masculinity thing. Like, we're not doing this because I'm a man. Because I want to prove my manhood or anything like that. We're doing it because it's the next logical step in our journey. Okay, my leg is broken. Gotta wait off that broken leg. Yeah, can't climb until we get up there. See, this is why I didn't want to do this. I wonder if oh, pointing. If casting recovery will heal this process out at all. Speed us along. Nope. Just gotta wait for the leg to heal. I could probably make some injury salves back at the base and keep them in stock in case of something like this happening again. It would probably be a really good idea to do so, actually. Okay, we can climb once more. Huh. Oh, my item is breaking. See, so the issue with this climb is that it appears that at the top we won't be able to get over the lip of this thing. If we could get over the lip of this thing, then we'd be home free. Because the only thing separating us from the rest of the map is a similar barrier. Okay, let's go down. Alright, there must be a better way up than that. Assuming that's even where I need to go. We're gonna soar through the air. See, nothing even suggests a way up. We're going from this cross bridge. Well, maybe up at the top of this we could get a better vantage point for climbing. I should have done the sorrowful route. Not too late, of course. It's never too late for sorrow. That's my favorite Sigil Country song. I mean, I actually don't think that going up here gets us over the lip at all, actually. Well, this is frustrating because I know I've done it before, but I don't remember how. I should probably be playing the actual game and not playing my memory of the game. There's like a staircase? Oh yeah, see? Over there. Welcome to Sigil Country. Oh, getting up this is going to require climbing claws. But maybe not as much as I was afraid of. From this angle, it seems almost perfectly reasonable. Oh man, if I had a nickel for every time I said that. No. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. From certain angles, my penis is perfectly reasonable. I like to laugh at my own jokes, because that cues you when to let you know when you're supposed to laugh. And like, if I hadn't said anything, you might not have known that that was a joke. I've known many men in my life, and all of them have had perfectly reasonable penises from a certain point of view. Oh man, I don't know who needs to hear that. Boys, you have nothing to be ashamed of. Alright, glorious hunt. That's it. Fuck peace. We chose violence today. Advanced Bound Slayer. Now, am I an advanced Slayer of Bound, or have I slain advanced Bound? Or have I proven that I'm an advanced Slayer of Bound by slaying advanced Bound? Oh no. Oh, that's aggravating. I thought I was doing so well. But of course I was not. Alright. Where did I respawn? Oh, far away from where I want to be. On the other end of the map entirely, in fact. So we're going north. Those Bound were too advanced for me. So we're going to just do the exact same thing that we were doing before, but hopefully better. I mean, that's the dream, right? That we'll be able to get through this without another grinding session. Because once we get past this next quest, then the way's all clear to the end of the game. Must be like, why am I so eager to end it? And I have no answer except that once we end it, our next adventure can begin. Although, is it really right to always be looking to the horizon? To not just savor what we've got? I know we've been going pretty close to 2 hours now, so I should probably stop the video soon. I'll do it once we're through the, whatever the thing that's called. The glory, the radiant site of power. I think that will be a good stopping point. But we gotta go up. Like, oh man. Some might object to going up, but going up is what makes us who we are. If we weren't going up, we'd be going down. And as enjoyable as that is, you know, that's not the way you get ahead. If you think that you detected innuendo in what I said, That you were wrong. I said that's how you get ahead. Wait, no. I said it's not how you get ahead. So I can hardly be blamed for that. Like, I'm not out here giving advice. Actually, I am. I give advice all the time. Although, I don't give good advice. Or at least I'm claiming not to give good advice, because if you claim to give good advice, then that's a responsibility. But if you claim to give bad advice, then no one can blame you for your advice being bad. Right? Like, I just promised you advice, I never promised you good advice. Every day, eat 10 pounds of sugar. Even if you don't want to. Keeping up this daily practice is a surefire way to make your life considerably worse. It's like, you know, sometimes it's not obvious how to make your life worse. You wake up and you're like, John, my life is going great. It's terrible. Please tell me how to make things worse for myself. And I am happy to oblige. Start by eating 10 pounds of sugar. But, you know, don't stop there. You gotta keep it up. Of course, would your life actually be worse eating that much sugar? Or would it be better in a way that's not socially acceptable to admit? Ever since I started eating 10 pounds of sugar a day, I've been absolutely ecstatic with the way my life has been going. But I can feel society's disapproving stares. Like, the world envies my happiness. But they're not willing to do what it takes to achieve it. Oh, a hope echo. We can get some inkling of what's going on. Ode to Yex with stringed instruments. Yex, the given, sweet blessing of Momas, servant of prince, of fay, of man. Yex, the given, to serve and protect us, bring summer and glory again, again. I set it to a tune. Original melody. Copyright John Fraser. Year 2026. I'm gonna copyright strike myself for that. I didn't want to reveal to you my singing voice. It's too vulnerable, you know? Like, it's difficult to be insincere when you're singing. Because if you're insincere when you're singing, it just sounds like bad singing. Right? Like, the most insincere song ever written was Hook by Blues Traveler. But even then, I don't think he was being insincere in the song. He was sincerely singing a song about insincerity. That's some nuance for you. Wait, am I supposed to be here? I mean... Okay. I wonder if the bees would actually be better. Oof. I broke my leg. Again. You break your leg if you fall in a hole. Joke's on you, mister. I do a ton of drugs all the time. Okay. Oh, shit. Do you mind, you weirdo? See, I'm beginning to think that my plan to skip a tier is probably misguided. Ooh, that guy killed himself by falling on me. Ooh. I'm not too proud to exploit the terrain in my advantage. I think if there's anything that's been established by this series, it's that there's very little that I'm too proud to do. Like, I will cheese the hell out of a level. It's called having knowledge and perspective on the game mechanics. It's a completely valid way of playing. Try to make it sound nobler than it actually is. Like, as if somehow knowledge could substitute for technique. Would you rather have great technique or adequate knowledge? Huh? Oh. I'm not the one making you choose. Alright. Hope Echo. Ode to Yex. Yex, protector, replenish the gardens. Let not what we take be erased. Yex, protector, our spirits you hearten. Like summer your alms we always embrace. Embrace. I'm not a huge fan of hymns, a form of music. I always found them to be dour. Right, like... every time someone sung a hymn that was very personally meaningful to them. I always felt extremely alienated by that whole thing. Like, baffled that I don't know, I'm digging myself a hole here. It's like your heartfelt spiritual beliefs baffle me. I'm just saying they're not very good tunes. I think it's because you're not supposed to get too comfortable with a hymn. You're supposed to feel some distance from it. Yes, imprisoned, the darkness has fallen. Summertime and glory they wane. Yes, our Savior, though you be forsaken, your blood will restore us again, again. Right, like, make that shit a bop. What am I saying? What kind of vernacular was that? I apologize. I've never in my life described something as a bop. Okay. So I've gotten to the top of this. But I don't feel like I've completed this area. Wait, am I even at the radiant site of power? I am. Oof. Okay, let me repair my clothes. Doing it with essence. I derived this from wood. I got a whole bunch of wood back home. And I just disintegrated it with magic, I guess. Extracting essence from these materials. The exact nature of the specific act that I'm performing, I am unsure of. Oh, okay. This is gonna take us to a boss creature. Alright. I'm about to face a boss creature with a partial tier behind schedule. Yes, the imprisoned. Well, I sang all those songs for you, so, you know, we're cool, right? Like, I showed people my singing voice for you. And I didn't want to do that. Because now everybody knows I can't sing. It's the respect the world has for me has diminished slightly. Oh, I think he's vulnerable to fireballs. No, Yex, would you like it if I let you free? If I freed you from this prison of life. I assume that's what's going on here. That you're imprisoned metaphorically. Or then, maybe not. Maybe you're just literally stuck in this hole. Like, you can't get out of this hole. Look how high that is. Look how big you are. Oh, and it's bringing these legendary creatures. I remember you. You drank my ocean. I don't remember you. I mean, I think there's a certain similarity between all spiders. Oh yeah, right. The big ass spider creature. I don't think you're branded enough. Oh yeah, definitely haven't fought these guys before. The scorpion and the grasshopper. You can just go ahead and call me the ant. The way I'm taking advantage of this grasshopper. Wait, no. That's not how the story goes. For the way I'm being so cold to this grasshopper. The story of the grasshopper and the ant, in which the cruel ant ignores his grasshopper friend all summer to focus selfishly on the accumulation of earthly riches. And then finally, when winter comes and the icy hand of death closes over them both, he says to the grasshopper, "Oof, one of us has wasted our time on this earth." Okay, uncover Empyrean knowledge. We've unlocked the gauntlet. Triad of portals to the gauntlet awaits in the crossways. Oh. Wait, let me just disintegrate some stuff for the sake of... Like, I assume that's what's going on. Okay. Yex. Yex is purple, but melee damage? Magic. Come on. Alright. So, next time, and I say next time, but it's probably going to be pretty soon because I really want to get through this. We're going to do the Gauntlet, which, as I recall, is 3 short levels where we go through each of the biomes and we fight a boss monster at the end of each of these. But let's, well, I'll meet you back at the crossways. I'll pause until we get there and we'll take a look. Alright, we are at the crossways, and the gauntlet is now open to us. 3 new levels. Let's just pop those open. Open portal to the forest gauntlet. Yes. to. The Desert Gauntlet. And could this third be the Swamp Gauntlet that we've heard so much about? Yes, swamp. We go forest, desert, swamp once more, each one containing a creature we must kill. Then upon killing these creatures, we'll advance the story and come one step closer to Nightingale, unlock the last tier of progression, and have everything open to us. So, that's gonna be what we're gonna do on the next episode. Although, I'm not gonna be able to wait a whole week to do this. I'm gonna do it right away. But I'm gonna end the episode now, because when these videos get longer than 2 hours, they become unmanageably big to upload. I was uploading that 4-hour episode all day last week. So, now this is only going to take us half a day to upload. Until next time, I hope you have a lovely week. And this has been another episode of Surveying the Realms. Good night.